All right, you guys. So, Ticket TV live streams, like, share, subscribe. As y'all tap on in, y'all can hear me in the comments. Press one. Let's get into this video. Talk about Russell Westbrook, man. And man, Russell Westbrook been going through it, bro. Um, the first few games of the season, Russell Westbrook has not been good for Russell Westbrook. First four games, basically, and in those first four games, he was getting torched by the media and by writers in the media. They basically was asking this guy to retire, telling him to hang it up, and that he doesn't need to play ball anymore, and that the Nuggets need to cut him, and that he needs to retire. Well, apparently, Russ did not listen to that advice, and Russ went all the way in, and Russell Westbrook stepped up and scored 22 points coming off the bench to help the Nuggets get an OT win versus the Nets. Now I'm gonna say this: people are saying, "Oh, it's only the Nets." The Nets are a much improved team, and I know people don't watch basketball. I just watched the Nets beat the Bucks the other night. The Nets been out here playing a lot better brand of basketball, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Jordy Fernandez got the Nets playing a much better brand of basketball, and I watched those games. And they, like I said, they beat the Bucks. Then they turned around, almost beat the Nuggets. This team is for real. The Brooklyn Nets as far as the turnaround. So I'm seeing that team play hard as hell on a night-to-night basis. They're playing a better brand of basketball. Cam Thomas, who I told y'all the other year, who I thought was the best scorer in the league, is out here balling, putting up major numbers. You understand what I'm saying? And that Brooklyn Nets team is rolling right now as far as they're playing a better brand of basketball. And I told y'all about Cam Thomas, but they said, "Oh, Ticket doesn't know what he's talking about." Okay, now y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Is Cam Thomas one of the best scorers in the league right now? And I told him that last year, but Cats didn't want to hear me. But it is what it is. But Russ stepped up big time in this OT game to give Jokic and those guys the assistance they needed and win that game. And so the Nuggets now are 2-2. Silenced a little bit of their critics just for a couple days. But Russell Westbrook, again, man, his performance, man, was major in his best game as a Denver Nugget. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to, salute him for, stepping up when he was getting all that criticism, even though he's just coming off the bench, because they're going to need him. The Denver Nuggets are going to need Russell Westbrook to really get his stride. I think it's going to take. It took some games for Russ to find his real rhythm and go and roll within this team. And I think that if he can continue to do that, which I think Russ is a confidence guy. When Russ plays confidence, Russ plays well. So I believe as long as he continues to have that confidence to play well, I believe he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I think Russell Westbrook has calmed down a lot and matured a lot with his game from a few years ago. Right, the year before, I guess. No, actually, I wouldn't even say that. I would say he is learning how to play within a role a lot better. Sort of like the adjustment Carmelo had to make. You understand what I'm saying? But Russ is a guy. Sometimes he's a victim of himself because he plays so hard. He's out of control, but he just play hard. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I never was a real super fan of his before he uh, went to the Lakers. But when I saw how dirty he got did with the Lakers, there was no way I see a guy get blamed for every single thing when you had other dudes on the team contributing to just as much foolishness uh, on that season. So to see Russ actually, um, you know, come through and get it done and play a better brand of basketball, you got to give Russ his credit, his props. So, and that's what I'm doing. I think Russ, what I'm saying, is doing his thing in that game last night. And so salute to him in the Nuggets. And we'll see if they can get their season on track now after a little shaky start. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. They still got to get a lot better though. Other guys not playing up to their ability on a regular basis, like Michael Porter Jr. and all those guys, and Jamal Murray and those guys. They got to step it up. So we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what y'all feel.